crispy wings, sauce dripping slow, stacked up high like a food cargo, crunching loud, the flavor show, midnight cravings, gotta let it go, late night feast, tables alive, forks and knives, tonight, the hunger vibe, it's foodie time, foodie time, it's foodie time, foodie time, it's foodie time, foodie time, foodie time.
Good morning. Hello, y'all. It's Friends and Family Friday, Foodie Squad, Foodie Time, whatever you want to call it, the FF, and I'm not allowed to say it because Nettie said don't do it.
The F-bomb, that's us.
The F-bomb. The Foodie Friday, well, you know, FF and yeah. Anyway, so welcome in. Happy Juneteenth.
Yay!
Yes, today is a celebration of freedom for everybody in America because our culture is all about freedom. So we're celebrating today. Also, we have a special guest. So, you know, we like to bring on people from the Foodie Squad because the squad is awesome. I mean, they're just awesome. You know what I'm talking about. You've met most of the squad, but I'm just saying this particular person, I'm really excited she's coming on. So, but before we go on, I got to introduce my co-host here, Nettie.
Good morning, everybody. It's Friday, y'all.
It's Friday.
Well, actually, it's Friday every day for me, but it's Friday.
We're retired, so, you know. But anyway, I'm going to bring on one of our favorite worker and lurkers. She's off today. Yay!
Yay!
Miss Carol.
Hello. Okay, let me take out these glasses. Okay.
Solo cruising and more. We watch her videos, we watch her interviews. We're always amazed at people how they answer you all the time, girl. Look, I would be afraid to ask the questions you ask, and I'm always sitting there going, "I'm gonna say something," and then I'm waiting, and then they say something. I'm like, "Girl, you could be Oprah." Ever get nervous?
Huh?
You get nervous?
Oh wait, hold on just a minute. I'm gonna have to silence. Wait, okay, I don't know. Just a minute.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to say hello.
What's going on in the background?
In the chat. The first person in the chat is Mr. Willie from Willie's Desert Hangout. Hooray, it's foodie time. Willie said, "Good morning, Queen." Oh, thank you, sweetie. Oh, he's such a sweetie.
That's so special.
He's so sweet. Carol coming in. She's in already. Good morning, Carol. He said good morning to you. Texas Cruiser, Mr. Rick Wade coming in. Good morning, Rick. How are you doing, sweetie? Welcome in from Texas, from Galveston, the governor, part of the Foodie Squad. Whatever floats your boat. Angie, also part of the Foodie Squad. In fact, all the people so far are from the Foodie Squad, which is good because we're going to talk about our Foodie Squad item. Willie, I think you heard about my announcement yesterday. You came in. I'm not sure if I had finished talking about it or what. Angie, how are you doing, sweetie? She's coming in from the other side of the river over here. Uh-oh, I forgot to close the door. There's going to be noise in the background. My office door usually separates me from the rest of the noise in the house until I forget to close it. And then, well, it's a whole nother situation. But anyway, so I've said hello to just about everybody. We have a new emoji.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I posted it on Facebook yesterday to the squad. And I said, I wonder how many people are going to see it. But I promise you, Willie is going to post it. In fact, no, Willie already posted it. See that last emoji, it says, Foodie One.
Oh, I didn't know that's what that was. I am like, oh, okay. Good morning, Angie. No self-deprecation today. I am a smart lady. I didn't catch that, but cool.
Okay. And Rick wants to know if you got the link for Monday, Miss Carol.
Yeah, I gotta look.
Okay. And today we have trained her on how to connect to this crazy. Okay? Because I forgot. I mean, honestly, until somebody starts reading it to me, I'm like, oh yeah, that's how you connect. Because I
Yeah.
can't remember last time I connected. Jeremy, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Jeremy.
That's like if somebody asks you your phone number, you're like, I don't know.
'Cause I
When
don't
was the
dial
last
it.
time you called yourself,
Hold on for a
especially with
second.
yourself?
I'm gonna have to close the door.
Really? I don't hear anything. Well, it's good to see you, Carol. She should only
It's
be
good
gone a
to see
second,
you,
but
Nettie. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
appreciate you.
live chatting.
I know. I just want to. When she said Carol, I was like, "Ooh, I like Carol." She found me and gave me all kinds. You found me and gave. I'm like, how she find my email address? I'm like, right on.
It's on your YouTube channel.
Okay,
Because when you
see.
set up your YouTube channel, you have to put a email address.
Good
So
morning,
that
daughter. Sorry, I'm listening. That's my
I
babe
was
right
gonna say
there.
this looks familiar. I think you told me this was your daughter. Hello, how
Oh,
you doing, Nettie's
hey,
daughter? And Cheryl coming in. Good morning. Both her and Jeremy are here.
oh wow,
They
Cheryl and
they announced
Jeremy.
our announcement on they announced our announcement, which was great, on Go Live Together. So that was cool because some people weren't here yesterday, so they got a chance to hear that. Home of the Juneteenth. A long story. If you don't know the story about Juneteenth, definitely look it up. And Rick gave you a clue that Galveston is the home of the Juneteenth. So yeah, look it up and find out a little bit more about Juneteenth and Galveston. Mitch says, good morning, Vicky, Nettie, and Carol. Mitch, welcome in from the Cam fam. And Chris from Cruising on Comps. Chris, hey. How you doing, sweetie? Okay, a bunch of people in here this morning. Scotty J Travels. Whoop whoop. Good
Whoop
morning.
whoop.
I have to whoop whoop. When he first came in here, I'll never forget that whoop whoop. And Tanya, event
Tanya's
yours.
here.
Good
Tanya.
morning. Hi,
Day two. Yeah.
hey, ladies. I'm off today and get a chance to see you live. Oh my God. What's popping for the day? Well, we got a good announcement. I'm glad you're here, Tanya. I want you to hear the announcement. I made an announcement last night on the after party, but I'm doing it again today because we have different audiences for different times. We've got morning shows, we've got night shows. We're doing it all. Yeah, we're doing it all. We got casino shows. We're having discussion panels. So, I wanted to mix it up a little bit so that we don't get bored or get in a rut, Gerald coming in. Good morning, part of the Foodie Squad. Gerald of More to See, M&J. Gerald. I recently watched Gerald's video. I don't know if you guys have been watching her videos. She's got a lot of nice videos. I especially love the Hawaiian videos, by the way, Gerald. I do love the Hawaiian videos. But she was on the Pride, which I'm glad you did a video about the Pride because I have been eyeballing it. So it's, I've been looking at smaller carnival ships. I may take a small carnival trip. Anyway.
Another secret.
Yep, I may take one just because I'm trying to get into their cruise, casino cruise arena. We'll see how that goes. Lee says, hi, host and panel listening as I edit. He's over across the pond in the UK. Yes, and he's already into his afternoon. We're in morning, he's in afternoon. Party people in the house. Yeah, I'm gonna start calling Nettie my DJ, okay?
Because it's funny. You said the Pride, talking about the ship, and the first thing I thought of was the Pride by the Isley Brothers. So that's where my brain goes.
And the Isley Brothers. Hey, Willie, we got to hear some Isley Brothers today, man. She made that's the songs. Yeah, I like it. I like it. DC of the Cruise Tubers coming in, part of the Foodie Squad, saying hello to all three of us. Doing it right. Nettie, how's it going? That Nettie is on Tanya's tasting panel.
Yes. Oh, and Tanya, I got my sugar out just before I came upstairs to get on this because I got to make some simple syrup so I can make my rum punch for the week.
Sounds like it's going to be a good one. You hear that, Texas Cruiser? Really looking forward to have Miss Carol on my Monday night show. I know, right? I mean, how exciting. And there's Angie showing Foodie One. And funny
Foodie
thing about that emoji, I posted it in Facebook in the group, and I posted it because I wanted y'all to see what it is. It is a picture of Juan. It's an AI of him playing pickleball.
I saw it. So it's cute. It's really cute.
Yeah,
didn't
our
look
family, our family sport. He's involved as well. He catches the balls. He doesn't play. Thank you, Vicky, for showing Carol that being the air and a lot of fun. I know. I'm excited
We're
too.
only a few minutes into this.
No. Hawks is here at the House of X Entertainment.
Wow.
Hey.
HOX, be sure to connect with them. They are pretty awesome. I've known Hawks. I first met them about 6 years ago. Honest to goodness, it's been a while. We met, I think, on Robin Guga's show or something like that many years ago. JC Calamity Jane, hi. Doesn't she look beautiful? You know, she does a lot of gardening and stuff and talking about health and stuff, and she always looks so healthy. Lori says she can't find the link. It's in the group on Facebook.
Yeah, and it's not at the very top.
Yeah, it's not.
So I had to go down a couple of ones. It's funny though, it didn't put the post in order. So I had to go down a couple. Yeah, it's not in order. So the one that's less than 24 hours, that's the one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, less than 24 hours. So it's right there, Lori, if you need it. And anybody else who wants to come in and say hello to us, hey, like I said, I posted it so you guys could be friendly. Sue of the Bud Files coming in. Hi, Sue. Welcome in. Okay, I think I've said hello to just about everybody. Lori saying happy Friday. Lori's trying to get in. Okay. I think we've said hello to everybody. Now, okay, we have some stuff to talk about. Just a little bit of stuff. Just Foodie Squad first oriented stuff. We made an announcement yesterday that we're having our first ungroup. In fact, let me show y'all the banner. Now that I've said that, I started working on this. The 2028 banner only has one cruise on it so far.
Yes.
And that's us. The Foodie Squad ungroup. You can come with us on May 13th for 7 nights. And it's out of Port Canaveral going to the Western Caribbean. So we will be partying at Paradise Beach, just so y'all know. Okay? And we will be partying at Ocean Cay, just so y'all know. We do dance parties. We will be dancing.
In shorts and t-shirts.
And shorts and t-shirts and flip-flops.
Yes, we don't do the beach.
Yeah, we don't do the beach. Well, not all of us do the beach. Let me put that another way. She says Carol does the beach, I do the beach, but Nettie says, no sand in her toes. No
sand in my toes. Or water in my shorts. No.
No water in my shorts. Or I'm not even going to say what Liz said. Liz says no sand in my I said, okay.
And they got a short out. Did you see the short where she said that?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, DC interviewed her, and she made it very clear why she don't go to the beach. It was funny. But yeah, that's my Liz right there. Anyway, so you can book this with anybody. It's an ungroup. In fact, I have been hinting that some of the travel agents in the Foodie Squad, namely Keith, Thurman, and Ryan, are all group cruise people. They make group cruises. I'm like, y'all, please make some group cruises. Get us some group rates. I mean, I keep looking at it going, I don't know. But you can come in with a casino offer. You can come in with your own agent. You can do it all. It's an ungroup, and you can also call me. I will do it. I have just started really working with MSC, so I'm probably not your best choice because I'm sure I know Ryan knows more about it because he's done a group on MSC before, but I will help you to my best ability for sure. Are you showing us something on the screen? We don't see it. It's a banner down at the very bottom. Oh, can you guys see it?
I see it.
It's going across at the bottom.
At the very bottom, yeah.
And I'm just,
okay, Lori said she can't find the group. She can't find the the Facebook group?
Oh, that's the Foodie Squad group.
Foodie Squad
Sorry.
group.
Yeah. That group is the
Yeah.
Foodie Squad, the members of the channel, and they have a new emoji. I could show y'all a picture though. I think I can pull that in of one. Let's see. I think I can pull that in, y'all. Yeah, here we go. and my husband made this picture, and I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, dude, and it's on his phone, okay? That's his baby. Yes, Juan is his dog, and he is a very active dog, so that really works for him. It really works. Okay, who's pinging me?
Oh, that was me sending something to the link to Lori, but you happen to be there too.
That's right. We have a three-way thing. I just realized that. There she is. Okay, Lori. I got you. Hey.
Hey, hold on. Let me turn all my sounds off again.
I was gonna say
Good
she came in
morning.
with a lot of background noise. Okay. So he is an active dog. So we decided he should be in a picture.
Very active.
Very active dog. Oh my gosh, so active. But anyway, he's only over a year, or just over a year. But he's a new emoji now, Lori. That's his emoji right there. So I gave that to the Foodie Squad. I made that for them in the back office. Mitch, hey. Okay. I'm just making sure I haven't missed saying hello to anybody. Lori is in the house. Now, we were just talking, I don't know if you heard us, Lori, we were just talking about the announcement about the, we'll just call it Lori's birthday cruise.
Yes!
It was funny because we could not come together about a date for the longest time. I'm sure it's got to have been months now.
I just kept saying, if you do it in May, my husband will come because my birthday, he's not going to miss my birthday cruise.
Yeah, he ain't going to miss your birthday.
So that way I know I can get to Port Canaveral.
So Lori's going to be there. I'm going to be there. Everybody so far and Cheryl announced it this morning that her and Jeremy are going to be there. I said, this is going to be, we lost Carol. Hold on. I found her.
Where'd she go?
Yeah. Yeah. It just started buffering, and then I don't know. It just started buffering.
How are you, Carol?
Yeah. Hey, Lori.
Ready?
If you
Good
have
morning.
any extra stuff, StreamYard takes a lot
Foodies.
of space.
Sorry.
A lot of space. So if you have on any extra stuff, you definitely want to turn all that off.
Turn it off. Yeah. The only other thing I got on is the other YouTube. Okay. Yeah.
Well, this on my phone should not have any problem. It's with the volume down?
Okay.
Or do you need me to turn it off?
I don't know. Do what you like. It's your thing. Don't get me started singing again. We're on Ozzy Brothers Stick today, okay? So Carol is our special guest, and Carol specializes on cruises that have to do with solo traveling. Although recently she took one with her family, which was really cool. Your father, he's so cool. He reminds me of
it's funny but I booked that solo. And I booked for people.
See, I have the opposite problem. When I say that I want people to go on a cruise with me, then everybody's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm paying for the cruise. It's free. Why don't you want to go?
That's a dadgum good question. You paying for it and it's free? Hey.
Oh, well, I don't have any. And I understand the answer. I don't have any personal time. I understand that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But still, and my youngest daughter telling me that that's a lot of water to swallow.
But I heard that, and then somebody said it could have been one of us or whatever, but you can't fly either. But you get your rump in the
It's
airplane.
hard to get on a plane.
You can't swallow all the air.
Swallow all the air. I know. Yeah. So it's the same kind of thing. people visiting me in the office. But anyway, so we're going to do this cruise May 13th of 2028. Oh, I'm going backwards now to it, and the subject I was talking about before. And I really wanted to start talking about you, Carol, because like I said, you're a solo traveler. Most of us are not familiar with solo travel. I don't know. Nettie, have you ever solo traveled?
Well, kind of, sort of, but like you said, Bill said, if you go with somebody else, it's not a solo cruise. I was by myself in my cabin, but I was with a bunch of other people. So yeah, I guess I haven't. I want to try it though.
Yeah. Well, you
I've done the
traveled
same thing.
solo. Yeah, you had to travel to get there. You traveled solo, right? To get there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think
But
that's
I didn't cruise solo.
you staying by yourself. It's semi-solo. I call that semi-solo because
Okay.
you go back to your cabin. It's just you. You can still do what you want. I mean, you probably had group activities and stuff, but yeah, my first solo cruise was semi-solo, and I kind of knew the people. Well, I knew one lady I worked with, and the rest of them I didn't know, and I just So if you hear somebody's going on a cruise, you can just say, hey, you look at it, see if you can do it, and then but you stay on your own. You do what you want. You join them when you want to. You don't join them when you don't want to. And that's kind of a good way to sort of tiptoe in. And then the next one, then you'll feel like, oh yeah, I can do this.
I've been trying to convince Lori to go on a solo cruise.
Oh, I'm all for solo cruising, but the problem is driving.
Yeah, we'll have
I'm
to
not
pick her
secure
up.
driving. If I was secure driving,
I don't know how she's going to solo cruise if we got to go get her.
my problem is my husband gets FOMO at the last minute and jumps on the cruise with me because I already have to book for two, so the second person is always TBA, and then that's how that happens.
Yeah. Yeah, but
He'll drive me to the Jacksonville.
That's not a bad problem if he wants to go. Then just fine. It's like I don't purposely just only want to cruise solo. It's just that if there's a cruise I want to go on, I want to be able to book it and go. And then like if other people find out about it, they want to go, that's fine. But if I want to do something, I just want to have that freedom. It's all about the freedom to do it when you want to do it. And then you're fine doing it with people and you're fine doing it without. That was my goal.
I understand that because like I told y'all before, my husband he is burnt out on cruises. I think he'll still take one a year. So I have to be very, specific about what cruise I want him to be on because he's only going to do one probably. So but I do want to spend some time on some other cruise lines. So I will be consulting.
And you have offers now.
I have offers, but they're all for Royal.
Anybody that gambles has the opportunity to get an offer. They just have to do the work. Call the company, but please wait until you're ready.
Lori, they have to do the gambling.
Lori, I am learning. I'm learning from you.
I prefaced it with if you have offers, if you get one offer from one land-based when it comes to casinos, if you get that offer, I would assume that any kind of offer that you get, that if you call another company and say, I got this offer. Now you have to be able to send it to them. They have to be able to see it, whether you take a picture of it or whatever. But if you get an offer from another cruise line, or if you've got an offer from a casino on land, if you take a picture and call the casino department, if it's something else, you call whatever, if it's a special needs, you call the special needs department. If it's just like, say, calling Carnival, hey, I've got an NCL and can you match this? And they're going to, especially if you've never been on their cruise line, they want you on that cruise line. They're going to match it. It might not be exactly the same, but it'll be something to get you in the door.
Carol, are you just now starting your gambling experience?
Yes, very, very slowly, and with help from y'all, help from you and Linnell. I've been watching her videos and listening to you guys, and so I've been kind of starting to go to the land-based ones here because I'm like I'm 9 miles from. I'm 2 miles from one, 9 miles from another. I mean, there's
That would be
That's pretty close.
dangerous. That would be so dangerous for me.
Mhm.
No,
There's in every.
it wouldn't be bad because even though I'm close to one,
Mhm.
I don't really spend that much time there now because I've
Mhm.
gotten used to it. Does that make sense? At first, it's really exciting, but about the fourth time, you're like, okay, I've been here. I know where
Well, we
everything is.
used to go to the dog track every weekend. It didn't spend that much. With it, to talk about a $20 limit, yeah, you don't spend $2 a race.
$2 a
And,
race is really cheap. I like
mhm,
horse racing. It's cheap, yes.
mhm.
But Carol, the thing I wanted to tell you is on my new casino channel. This is a shameless plug right here. Okay, my new casino channel, which by the way is almost at 200.
You go.
Oh, the first video is doing really good, so I'm really excited about that. But it's about gambling with $20.
We did it. Me and Nettie.
Yes,
We did
yes.
it.
It's
I did it
about my
this
friends who
past
say,
Saturday.
well,
Yeah.
I might spend $20. Okay,
Mhm.
well, yeah, the last time I was in the casino, I took in $20 and I took it to a machine and it made $40. And then I took it to another machine and it made $70. And I said, if you go to the right machines and you don't go to the high volatility, look, I'm talking about casinos again. Lori's laughing at me. But anyway,
No, you got me. I want to talk next.
but anyway, if you keep taking that $20 and making it bigger and bigger and bigger and go to low volatility machines, then it's not stressful because you started with $20. I mean, yeah. So it's
But
good to take $20 and see how far you can roll with it. That's what I
It
say.
was
it
fun. It was
rolls
fun. I did
for you.
exactly what you just did because I watched your video and I had watched another video that was similar. They were doing the same thing. And now once I put the 20 in and I played it and it got the bonus and it was higher than the 20, then I cashed out. And so I had like 5 tickets. I had 5 different tickets. And then by the time I was done, I walked out with 398. So I started out with 100 and walked out with
You
Yay,
are
that's
winning.
a win.
You have just learned how to get free offers.
If you want to see that $20 go far, is get up in the middle of the night and sit down on one and just go down the line. Put in the $20, go to the next one, put the 20, and look at the machines as you're going. Let them call you. Don't just sit down because it's right next to you. Look at it and go, it'll tell you if you want to play it. And you just move around. That's when I win the most money. And that's when I break even, is when I've gotten up in the middle of the night and played where people have said, I gotta go to bed, and
They
their
left their
machine wasn't
backup
hitting.
spins, yeah.
So
They
then I
left
got all their backup spins.
They're like, okay, I want them out, and you go in there, and the first time you put some money in there, it. So speaking of gamblers, one of my favorite gamblers is on here, and she's saying, "Ooh, it can be my birthday trip." Tanya and Lori have the same birthday.
All right, birthday trip.
Birthday trip. I don't like the sand either. Pool bar all day. Okay. So yeah. So Tanya says it's her birthday trip too, Nettie.
Okay, well, I'm making it mine because normally on my birthday I party all month, but since that's going to be my birthday, I'm partying all year.
She's having a milestone birthday, so she's doing a year birthday.
Someone's at my door.
A year birth year.
Okay, well, don't open it till you know who it is.
So Tanya, we are glad that you're going to be celebrating with us. Yay! That's exciting. Cruz Bolero, Nettie. Hi, Cruz. Welcome in. Okay. Oh, it was Lori who said she couldn't find the group Foodies group, and she is in the group, so that's funny. Anyway, are you showing us something on the screen? Okay, I already did that one. Okay, I think I've got everybody else. So Carol, when you're interviewing people, I've got to ask this question. How do you figure out who to interview?
It's just random. It's really just random. And because I'm usually have, my phone out. I'm usually, and I just usually just start talking to people. And then I ask them after that, it's usually a conversation will start going up, we'll proceed it. And then I ask, hey, can I put you on YouTube? Can we talk about this? And then just on YouTube. Oh yeah. Especially when people are on vacation, it's so much easier. When people are on vacation, they just like to talk. They just like to talk and then usually have a lot to say. So it's just like I just get a feeling and ask somebody, and before you know it, like especially when the solo groups, oh gosh, everybody wanted to talk. I mean,
yeah, because look, they want to talk to somebody.
Approached me and he was like, oh, because he did a world cruise and he wanted to talk all about it. And I mean, I got like 30 minutes of footage on that, and I still haven't, I put parts of it in my video, but I haven't put like the whole thing.
Yeah, I got to figure out
how to do that, because I need some B-roll. I need to connect with him and get some B-roll and talk about everything that he did and everything. So yeah, but it's just random.
Well, good for you, girl. Like I said, you're like the Oprah of cruises, okay?
But I'm sorry, Vicky. I wanted you to finish. I got a thought, hopefully. Oh,
yes.
We're talking about solo cruising. And then on top of that, because I can probably go by myself, but I will never start a conversation. So there's already something built in you that solo cruising, I can only assume it was not that big of a, whatever the word is, I can't think of it, a scary thing going out. And then you just talk to strangers.
Do you go out to a regular like I'm not fine dining, but do you go out other than to a McDonald's, to a restaurant and sit down and eat by yourself?
I used to. Before I went to the casino years ago, I used to go to the Mexican restaurant down the street because they had mariachi, and then I'd be all geeked up. I sit by myself. It's the same thing with me on the machine.
I mean, I go to a hibachi restaurant by myself.
I've never done that.
Yeah,
something about
yes, yeah, that's fun.
It's like
it is, isn't it?
On the cruise coming up, I want to get a table for 4. I don't want to sit on that big table and then have conversations
with people you don't know.
With people I don't know.
People do talk.
Yeah, people come and talk to me, but I never initiate a conversation. I don't. And then half the time I tell them, I'm like, it was nice meeting you. If you see me again, please say something, because I just kind of look through.
Well, Nandy, you need to initiate especially since you're a cruiser. Sit down. The easy breaker question is this your first cruise?
No, don't.
I know what the easy breaker question is. This is the question I always get asked. Where are you from? And I keep telling my husband, his name is Jonathan, so sometimes I go back and forth. I keep telling Jonathan, next time I'm just going to walk up to a stranger and say, where are you from? If I hear that question one more time, I'm going to punch somebody.
But a starter conversation in the main dining room is the food. And here's the thing, but what I usually start people talking about,
not the food, because you might like the same dish.
No, let me finish. What I usually start talking to people about is the rolls, because I don't know if you know this, but some people have specific rolls that they eat. So when I sit down and they place rolls down, I always say the first thing, okay, who eats the rolls with the pumpkin seeds on it? And invariably 2 people will raise their hand. I'm like, okay, here, take them. That's how we start our conversations.
Over bread.
Every single time. It's like,
did you get off the ship today?
Well, see that.
Talk about what you did.
You got to work into that familiarity, especially Nettie, because Nettie's not used to talking to strangers like you and I are.
I'm not talking.
No, but that's a simple. What was your day like today?
That's also very intimate. So you have to start off with something that has no attachment.
Bread.
But see, I'm going to answer that question. I'll take the French bread, and then I go to eating. Where's the butter?
Where's the butter?
And then
don't ask that on some ships. They'll give you oil and people are like, "What is this?"
What is
Is it
this?
olive
Yeah,
oil?
yeah.
Carol, I'm looking for, and I found it, an olive oil excursion. That's my dream, just to have some olive oil. Other than that mess you buy in the store. I'm hoping that it's good. That I could do olive oil and bread all day long.
Yeah.
Maddie, we need to
But I
do a
hate
cruise
olives.
together and do the that table. I can't.
Oh,
There's no one. I can go with a family member, my dad or my older brother, to do that table. But taking my husband to spending what is it? It's almost $200 now for the
the
chef's
chef's
table.
table. We did that on the Magic.
I
We
know. I
have been
watched
to
that.
one, but there's
The
no chef.
chef's table. The chef's table. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But to have my husband sit there going, ew, ew.
I ate, what is this, steak tartare. I tasted everything, and even like this black looking potato and some. It was very interesting. It looked like something that was burnt. It did. Like, why are they serving us burnt stuff? But um, it was good. Somewhere in my playlist, I have a video of that. It was when we
I
were on the
watched
Carnival
it. It
Magic,
was
and
good.
we did the whatever. And I ate lamb, and I still think it's disgusting. But I
Oh,
did.
lamb. It's a little gamey, but
I,
cooked right. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
I like it. It depends on
I
what
like
kind of
lamb.
lamb.
Yeah.
It depends on how it's prepared. Okay.
Yeah.
it
Amy's
doesn't
in here.
matter.
Amy, part of the Foodie Squad. Amy is coming here. So much fun. But ungroup with acquaintance is fabulous too. Solo is fun, but ungroup with acquaintances. She calls us acquaintances. Okay, Amy. I think we know each other better than that. Okay.
At least call us foodies.
I know,
Yeah.
just be squad members.
Squad.
We know who we are. Okay. But anyway, that's funny. And Hal says hello to Cruz. So I think I've said hello to everybody, but I'm gonna go through real quick. Keisha, no, I haven't. Keisha, hey, welcome in, girl.
Keisha.
Uh-oh,
Oh.
yes, Nightbot, I'm finished spamming.
Yeah,
Oh.
you need to keep going. There's quite a few people that have popped in.
I did not but spank you because I could have swore I did not put any, like spanking things on there. Anyway, Trisha said, "Sell, hey girl, how you doing? Welcome in." Uh, event yours is first says, "I agree, Lori. The machine has to call you."
And how the machines call me is like I look for all the ones that you guys have talked about.
And those are probably the ones that shouldn't call you, like Mo Mummy and
Like the one with the little mummy going around. He did
yeah,
really
All
you
of
don't
the,
sit at him.
all the
the mummy
aristocrat,
going around.
all
Yeah.
of the aristocrat.
He's dangerous. He's a dangerous one.
You know, Aristocrat makes all those machines: Mo Mummy, Dragon Link, Phoenix Link, Buffalo. All of those machines will call you, and yeah.
They have
I hear you guys in my head
subliminal
like,
messages. In the music, there's subliminal messages going, you come play me.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So Chris is talking about his, which sounds like it was fun. He's typing hashtag grow. Be sure to connect with all the people that are typing hashtag grow. Trisha says, "Hey all, I'm off today." See, look, we got a lot of people off. Carol's here because she's off today.
Yeah.
Finishing my cup of coffee, then headed to the shower. I look rough. LOL. Hey girl, it's a thing in the morning.
You ain't talking. I'm telling you, that's why I got this thing on my head. I was like, I'm not in the mood. So
I almost put on my Roper wig.
Oh, are we gonna do a roper romp?
I'm in for a rope. I've already got the gear.
She wants to do a roper romp, I think. I get the impression. I don't even know. I know nothing about that.
All you need is a caftan. I already had one.
Yeah, okay.
I'm that age.
But yeah, that's funny.
Red wig, gaudy earrings, gaudy glasses, and that's all you need.
That's all you
and
need.
what?
And then we just go stand. We're on MSC. We go stand on the crystal or the Swarovski's crystals.
Oh, Swarovski stairs. Yeah.
Get on the stairs. We all stand, and then we have our picture taken. Someone will not be ropered out.
We got to walk by the pool. We got to do a strip tour.
Yeah.
Like I said, the Foodie Squad will come up with activities. I promise you. Look, there will be stuff. You don't have to be in any of the group stuff. This is not a group, but if you want to do some of the stuff with us, then hey,
The best time to buy your roper gear is after and on the after sales after Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay. Trisha says we've had internet issues all morning. Oh, I was talking about DC. DC has got an interview tonight at 7:00.
Oh, okay.
On the Cruise Tubers. So I wanted to be sure and announce that.
7
By the
o'clock.
way, be sure to tell us about events, you guys, that you have coming up on this particular chat. We are a connect and grow. So emphasis on the hashtag grow. If you have something coming up, a new video we're releasing, a premiere, a chat interview, anything, let us know in this chat and we will try our best to get there and be supportive. So there you go. Yeah, people are having internet problems because of the storms, that kind of rolled through and took out everything. Netty people will start talking to you, but you don't need to start conversations. They will be all curious. They do talk to her.
She just doesn't talk back.
I'm mute. She has RBF, so I think they're talking to her. But anyway, they will all be curious about what you're doing on a cruise by yourself. Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that.
I haven't really got asked that much. I don't know. I hear other solo cruisers are like, well,
I would never ask someone that question because it might be very personal.
Yeah. I haven't really got asked that. Not a whole lot,
But
my neighbor did.
There's usually
my neighbor did. She just, she said, because I need. Okay, so this is one of those things about solo cruising. Okay, so I had a dress that you had to zip up in the back, so it had to be zipped up in the back, and I was getting ready. It was like formal night or something, and so then and I knew because we had balconies, so I heard her and her husband out there on the balcony, and we talked, before out with each other on the balcony. So then I just knocked on her door. I knew she was there. And then her husband answered the door. And I said, can your wife come and zip up my dress? So, and then she said, oh, you're cruising by yourself? Oh, wow. And then she was just like super friendly, for the rest of the cruise. And just always, checking in on me and everything, but yeah, that's a solo cruise problem is zipping up your own dress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what a room steward. That's what your room steward's for.
Yeah, but then
call your room.
You got to call and say, "Oh."
Well, you're still going next door, especially if it's your first time. It's easier to call the room steward on your first time to have him. But if you're in the hall.
One of the times the same thing happened on one of my other solo cruises. And then I just kind of looked out the door, I heard people walking. And then I just went out the hallway and it was a lady walking by and she had her kids with her. I said, hey, can you come here and zip up my dress? And so people are so friendly. I don't know. I just expect people to be friendly and they're friendly, so.
You give off a good vibe,
Yeah.
I mean,
I was in the restroom one time and there was a lady in there by herself and she had worn a jumpsuit with a zipper on it.
Yeah.
And she was standing there and when I walked in and she says, can you zip me up? I said, how long have you been standing here? And she says, a long time. She says, I will never do this again. She was traveling solo. She said, it never even dawned on me. So that's another thing. You need to, when it comes to packing, make sure you can take care of yourself in your clothing. Yeah. And don't wear something like a jumpsuit that you can keep a hold of because the bathroom floors can be wet on a regular basis. That's all I'm going to say. Did you see
what happened to the lady on Extraordinary Adventures? Is that the name of it? Ordinary Adventures. The one that fell down in Coco Cay when she was in the bathroom and broke her something.
No, I did not see that one.
Being evacuated out, I think. Yeah, Ordinary Adventures. They're a big channel. They're a big cruise channel, but they're actually Disney channels. They're amusement park channel, but they started taking cruises, and a lot of people know who Ordinary Adventures are. But she fell, and he he was recording everything. I was sitting there thinking to myself, "Oh heck no!" Like or he would never do that because he knows I'd be like to the moon. I would not want to be recorded after having an accident in my bathing suit. I mean, obviously we didn't see anything, but he recorded her while she was being attended by the staff on the cruise ship, etc. I was just like, no.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow,
I
so
mean,
what did
some
she
people do
slip?
that for content.
Yeah.
Well, he did do that.
Well, he might have been doing it to, for
To show what happens when you have to go to medical, which is very expensive. So this is
Or
what you're
just so
getting for your $10,000 that you just spent because you had to go to medical on the ship.
yeah.
I mean, there's he may have just taken it with not the intention of showing it,
Mhm.
but did show it. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see it.
You need to look at it.
did we see her fall or did we just see her on the ground?
We didn't see her fall or anything. We found out about it from when he released the video.
Oh wow.
Oh,
And
Ugh.
and I really felt bad for her. I love them. I love watching them. And all I could imagine was, she was in the bathroom trying to put her bathing suit back on and she fell. Imagine falling on a wet towel floor in a bathroom with your bathing suit not on quite yet.
Yeah, but I would figure
I can't get up. Yeah.
once you fail, you don't care anymore.
I was going to say that would be your first thought is somebody please help. But yeah, I was petrified when I saw that. I said, "Oh, that is awful." Look, Chris says I'm very much an introvert, but on a cruise, I'm a completely different person. I'm glad to hear that, Chris, because we're gonna talk to you. Okay, we'll be all in your face. Okay, now tell me about this and tell me.
Yes.
So I am so glad
He's
that
got a good channel. Yeah, he's got a really good channel.
He
Yeah.
does. He has an
Mhm.
excellent channel. Amy
Full of
too.
information.
Amy too. Amy does a lot about cruise
Yes,
officers and
yes.
stuff too.
Yep.
So, we're pretty blessed that we have people in the community that already have done status matches for casinos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool. Tanya says, I'm an extroverted introvert. I'm
That's me.
extroverted with those I'm familiar with, but other than that, I don't really like people
Oh,
until I like
There you
them.
go.
Until I like them. I swear.
And it doesn't mean that you don't like people. You just don't like people. But once you know people, then they're okay. But for the most part, people are interesting.
They're people.
Yeah, they're people. And they probably say the
It
same
makes
thing about me. Some of my best friends years ago when I first met them, they're like, "We didn't want to talk to you. We thought you was a bee." I was like, "Why?"
Because of the
because
RBI.
of the face.
Yeah, that's it.
Because
I
of the
didn't
face.
understand.
The RBI.
She told us, by the way, in case the rest of the chat does not know this, that when she's sitting in the casino, she has RBF, so nobody comes near her, which resting face. Okay,
Yeah.
that's all I'm gonna say.
And so
But-
whenever you see those commercials, they're talking about slot machines and everybody's whoop, whoop, whooping and they just smiling and having a great time. I'm like, where? I've never experienced that.
Yeah.
It's probably me, huh?
I think that most people are extroverted introverts, meaning that you put them in the right environment, they will come out of their shell. But I have met a few introverted introverts that won't say anything anywhere. My grandson being one of them. He, bless his heart, when we were on our vacation, I had to drag him to the club. Now think about this for a second. Me, his grandmother.
Is he a club person?
That's probably why. I'm not going to the club with my grandmother.
I told him where it was. I told him that his friends that he met at the basketball court will be there. And until he saw them, we went up there. We're standing at the top of the, what you call that place? I can't remember where they do the skating. But anyway, the ice skating, you know what I'm talking about. So we're standing at the top where the seats are beginning to go down. And as you come in, and I'm standing there with him, and I'm trying to stand off because I don't want people to see that he's with his grandmother, right? But he didn't move or say anything until finally he saw his friends. And then it was like, Grandma, I'll be back in a minute. I'm like, no, he won't. And if you are, I ain't going to be here. So I was just because he saw his friends from the basketball court. I was so glad. But he is one of those people that even, even after you meet him, he's going to be quiet. Yeah. So, but my husband's just the opposite. He becomes just like me after you meet him. Good luck with that. Mitch, that cranberry bread is so good. So they obviously like the cranberry. Right?
Well, it's a hit and miss for me. If it's hot and warm, it's good. If it's a little cold briquette, it's nasty.
See, when I ask her at the table, which one of these rolls you want, I'm going to get a full conversation.
Wow, I'm gonna have to see that in action. Starter. I don't even ask. You grab the French, depending if it's mixed, you grab the French bread first. And anybody else wants it, you need to say, "Excuse me, could you bring some more bread?" Because I grabbed it.
What kind of bread do you like? That most people will talk about the bread, and some of them will say things like, "I don't eat bread," or "I'm gluten free," or even worse than that, "This is the nastiest bread ever."
But I guess that's still conversation, huh?
I was just like, okay, how could you be in disagreement with bread? I don't get. I'm a bread person, so
same here.
Keisha says I will say hello, but I'm not a true conversation initiator. But once you get me going, I'm the chatty patty. She's an extroverted introvert, just like Tanya.
Yeah. Well, that's me here. But once I'm away from here, because every time we get done with this, I'm feeling this way now. I'm probably going to text Vicky and say, did I talk too much? Did I step on people's
I need a script so I don't go off of it.
I'm going to tell you now, Nettie, I would rather you talk too much than do the RBF. Look, I can see now Nettie sitting there going,
yeah. Okay, this is me. For the rest of the time, I'm doing my nails. Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Oh my gosh, talk among yourselves. So I like people who talk a lot. So there you go. RC Cruise, don't tell me.
SEA.
Sailing exclusively adult. Hey, I'm getting there. Yeah. I'm learning my carnival vernacular. But anyway, cruise. We were at a table with 8 other people. And first thing was we like to eat, so hopefully y'all aren't bashful.
That's the first thing they said. Yeah, I bet you that got the conversation starting.
To me, it's just don't seat me at a table that wants to get up, that orders one appetizer if they order an appetizer so they can get out. Because I have to have 5, so I have to tell them, bring all the appetizers at once. Don't slow them up. Some cruise lines, they won't do that. Carnival now does it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, but some cruise lines, they bring them slowly. And so to get around it, sometimes I have Larry order some because I like the appetizers. I can do without the main courses.
Okay. Yeah.
The appetizers are what?
It's not good with small talk. It's the New Yorker me. I mind my business and assume others are doing the same. Well, I'll tell you what, I've met all kinds of people at big tables. So, the only thing that I can't handle is if I see somebody at the table being rude. Now, if somebody at the table is being rude to the waiter or rude to somebody at the table, okay, y'all ain't gonna see me again.
Yeah, that's when I go and ask to be moved to a different table.
Yeah, because that's the only thing I can't handle. You can be any other way, but don't be rude. I can't handle that. Gerald says, Vicky starts conversations by breaking bread with people. Literally. And I find that is the fastest way to get people talking. Because, when you first get down,
it's the first thing that happens.
Yeah, it's the first thing that happens, and it's awkward. When you sit down with a bunch of people and they really don't know what to say, they're saying hello to you or telling you their name or whatever. But, when they bring out the bread, it's time to talk about the bread. Who wants this bread? Better tell me now.
Yeah.
I think for first-time cruisers, sitting at the large tables is a good thing. As you cruise like us now, we do anytime dining. We don't ask, they don't ask, and they just seat us at a 2-top, which is a 6-top because you got 2 people an inch away on either side of you. They group three table the middle once the middle table I think sits down, they smush them together because I don't know how they get through that little crack. No one's agreeing with me. You know what I'm talking about? In
Well,
between in
yeah, we
between the
did.
tables,
Square
there's
table
maybe this much space. How do you
Yeah,
get in?
yeah, yeah.
And if you're
So
stuck in
really,
that middle table, because they keep moving them together, so there's six, but they make sure they leave a gap so that you're actually sitting at your own table.
own table, but you're really so
But
close
you're
to
really,
people that you
Oh,
really
you're talking about
should
the multiple seating.
start a
Okay.
but
conversation. Yeah,
since you're
right.
still sitting at your
Mhm.
own table, it's still a table.
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah,
but you
Yeah,
and they
still
and
did that on
so
the
consider
icon. They
and
did
there's
having
that.
your own
still a
table.
barrier, even though albeit
Mhm.
invisible. That means I'm at my table.
Oh,
They had bench seating at one
End of story.
area that was going around, and you
oh,
could
there's
sit.
that's what it is. There's a whole bench, and then they have a table an inch, a table an inch, a
Yeah.
table an inch, and
Mhm.
they're two tops.
Here's on the other side. Yeah.
But you technically I could talk six down because I don't have to yell. They're right there.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
But
But
you have
you're
to.
saying that if you are sitting at that and I'm sitting in the chair next to you and I go, "Ooh, that looks good," you're going to be pissed.
well,
Could
the
be.
funny thing is,
I'm talking to Nettie. I don't know if she can tell I'm staring straight at her because
Yeah,
she
no,
just said
I
that's a
understand.
barrier.
Yeah, there's an invisible barrier
Yeah, so
because I'm
if I
used
pass
to.
that barrier and go, "Hey, that looks good. What did you get?" Because I just sat down and you're at your main course, and I'm like, "Ooh, I want that."
I
And
might
I ask you,
answer and then go back to eating. Like
okay,
I
well, yeah,
might
I would
answer.
expect that, unless you turned around and says it is really good, or you go, "Nah, it's nasty. It's
Yeah,
lamb and it tastes like lamb."
it's lamb and it tastes like lamb.
okay.
Most lamb, when it's cooked right, does not taste like lamb. It tastes like a good piece of chicken or steak,
Mhm.
depending on how it's cooked.
Yeah.
Well, I will never ever no ever. Better tell me it's something else. I've done lamb twice in my life, and that's enough.
Tell her it's chicken.
Oh well, that's okay. Twice on Larry got something off the MSC on the buffet, and he's eating it. He goes, "I don't know what it is. It's some kind of meat croquette of some sort." And then the next night he had this other one, and then I got it did not taste like goat. We've tried them all three times. I've had some really bad goat though. When you've had bad goat, it's bad. And
Gamey.
so it's the same way you feel about lamb. And
Yeah,
I love a rare grilled lamb chop.
I think probably growing up, you probably didn't need to know what it was. Just here is something to eat and eat it. But when you hear it, like, okay, this is lamb. You mentioned goat. That's not going to happen either. But
Hmm.
then, I mean, I eat
She's
chicken,
about to
pork,
go happen.
and beef, and you don't think anything about that. But the things that are outside of the norm are kind of hard to, you know, invite in to my dining conversation. Yeah,
Well,
not
one
gonna.
thing about traditional cruising is that that's the way it was set up. Everyone you were sat at tables, back in the day when your first cruises with a group of people, and people began to like that because you're meeting other people on the cruise, starting conversations, and it was part of the social aspect of cruising, and then people sort of kind of got away from that,
Do you have anybody that you still keep in contact with that you met on a cruise?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, the people, one of the girls that I met on the cruise in January, she came up to our area of Tulsa, and then we met up, and me and my friends met up with her and her friends, and yeah, so yeah,
I've got people that we met in I think it was 2010 that we still stay in touch with via email. And then
mm,
I've got a couple that I cruise with almost every time I cruise
mhm.
since with them. They're just fantastic people. We ended up, We connected on the cruise, didn't think anything of it. It wasn't until we were passing each other in the car. I'm in Orange Park and she's in right outside of St. Augustine. And we passed each other and we had an email address, so we messaged each other in the car. Was that you I just passed? We didn't even know where each other one lived at
Oh
that
wow.
point. But
Yeah.
then we ended up booking because we kept in touch. We started booking cruises, and we've been
At the same time.
friends
Yeah.
since. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And
And that's from being a little bit extroverted on a cruise there. I'm not normally either. My husband's
Danielle,
the chatty Cathy.
Danielle, I don't know what tone you did this in, but I'm imagining it sounded like this. I was at a table with 8 strangers. It was good. One of them asked me every night, "What was your highlight of the day?" Every day.
I don't think she did. To me, it doesn't read with as big a smile. It doesn't read with as big a smile as you have.
Every day.
Yeah,
Amazing.
that specific question. Yeah, that would be.
Highlight
Yeah,
of your
you definitely need to change it if you're going to try and break the ice with the person that's sitting at the table alone. You'd probably want to change the question each night.
Something, yeah. What the heck?
What's the highlight of your day?
What's the
Every
highlight of your
day.
day?
Yeah.
You
Look.
should have said answering this question, of course. No. Trisha said so. I just looked at Chef's Table last night. It's $124 per person on my next cruise. I would love to take my mom to that, but that's pricey. $124.
does
Well,
that
you've
ever
already
go on
paid for
sale?
your food. You've already paid for food. So that's why I don't like specialty dining. I've already paid for my food.
Yeah.
Well, that's true, but I think to some degree, for me, it's the experience. And now that we brought it up, do they have that on the celebration? I think I want to do it again. I've already
They do.
paid for my food. I paid flipping sometimes thousands of dadgum dollars, and then another 100 is going to set me back. It might, but I'm like, okay, I don't care. I'm gonna
Book it
throw it out
now.
because I got that experience.
I don't know if you can book the chef table early or if you have to wait. But
But they have one.
look, book it now
Oh, they
because
probably have it. Yeah.
they sell out real fast, real
Yep,
fast.
I'll use my onboard credit for
Mhm.
that.
Oh,
Yeah, the couple that we sail with all the time, he's the foodie with me, and she's the social butterfly like my husband is. So you'll see, Jerry and I are usually together, and they're usually so they. A lot of people think that we are separate, different married couples, or
Switch.
think something else, which I don't. We don't book our rooms close to each other. I will say
Okay.
that.
Mitch says, "Oh no, Danielle, was that you at our table?" Mitch, did you keep asking her over and over with the
For that
highlight of
same
the day?
question.
That's
Oh
just fun.
my gosh.
Mitch, change your questions.
Mitch. Oh, Renee, hubby says New Yorkers are mean. I have a New Yorker husband, and well, sometimes, sometimes.
I was born in New York. Does that count?
Hmm.
And I want to say though, I don't think New Yorkers are mean. I think they have a different attitude. Okay, it's just an attitude kind of thing. But yeah, just a little different. Just a little different. I hope you're having a great day. Hey, Amy says there's a new Monopoly machine that uses the base of Spooky Link.
Oh.
Those are aristocrat games. They can do whatever the heck they want. One of these days, I expect them to do a mesh between Phoenix Link, Dragon Link, and Mo Mummy. That's going to be interesting. It'd be like
That would
fighting
be.
all of them. Oh my gosh.
I noticed that on the what was that on the Venezia? They had one of the trains was Monopoly. All aboard!
All aboard.
Oh, on
Okay,
the
so you
game.
got that going through our head again. Look at all the beautiful people on that panel. Oh, Jennifer, welcome in. Part of the Foodie Squad. Hit the like button. She says, thank you for that. I think Mickey's is working. She normally comes in and tells everybody to do that, but I think she might be on a shift right now. So New Yorkers not mean, just mostly conditioned to ignore. And have
Oh,
to be
yeah, we got a
conditioned
lot
to
to ignore. Yeah.
Never direct eye contact. That's the big thing I remember from New York.
Oh,
Never look anyone in the eye.
Oh,
My
wow.
advice that was given to me by my husband is do not look like a tourist. Okay.
Oh, well, that right there is a big, huge, yeah.
And I always tried my best to look like, hey, I've been here all this time.
You
See what?
already you
See,
already look like a tourist when you get off a cruise ship, but don't
Mhm.
wear your cruise card. Don't fling a camera over your neck.
Holding
The
your
beach
bag this close to your body.
uh, your
ooh.
beach bag that looks like you bought it from a Kohl's and but it looks like it's supposed to be a straw one that you can get it. Yeah, don't look like a tourist.
Tanya says the mummy pays very well if you're playing max bet. I tested it, never failed me. If you play $8 a spin with a starting bankroll of 800, you'll do good. Girlfriend, I played the mummy.
300.
I
300
played
starting
the
yeah,
bankroll.
I'm
mummy
like,
with $20 and got paid.
but we all know it's a luck of the draw because okay, I'll put 100 in until last week, and then I'll play in $20 increments. And you're just playing, and you're like, okay, everybody's talking about the $20 method, and
It's not a method.
yeah, what the
Whoever came up with that word.
I know, but I just play 20 because you get $20 when you put your 100 into the machine and it gives it back. I wish they give fives and tens, but they don't. No, I have seen some machines that ask you how you want your money back. I think I saw that on the Carnival Breeze last time we were
Deal
there.
breakers.
But you got to be quick because it'll just drop you 20s while you're trying to say what did I see?
It wasn't Carnival. Yeah, Carnivals goes back to the card. You have to go up to the.
Oh
She's
yeah,
talking about a
yeah,
bill breaker.
If you go into the. Oh yes, that machine is a pain in the
yeah.
neck. I know what you're
And
talking about now.
but I still play in $20 increments. But yeah, I'm scared to try it again because I was pretty good last week, and I want to ride that wave as long as it'll take me. I fear if I go back to the casino, the wave's just gonna drop, and then
You
I'm
just
gonna
have to
be
catch that next ride.
yeah. I'm gonna
I'm
try to
back
wait
on it.
till
I've gotten a lot of
July.
interesting comments about the $20. Gambling with $20. $20 is no stress. And you want to have a good time. If you're going in there for comp points, that's a whole nother situation. Okay. You gotta
Yeah,
play and spin and play and spin.
and
Right.
what
But
recirculate it, right?
recirculate. But
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you're in the casino just to have a good time because there's nothing else to do that day or whatever, you're just going in there to play some games. $20. It's no stress. Okay, play the minimum bet. I win money all the time with playing the minimum bet, and I always tell people there are certain games that you can play 60 cents and still get back $100. There are some games that, of course, will wreck you at 60 cents. So it goes both ways. But yeah, $20 is a good. It's a good. I don't like when people call it a method. That's so
Yeah.
gimmicky.
Okay.
I don't like it because it's not a method. You're just putting $20 in a machine. Okay?
$20 play.
$20 play, and
Yeah.
whatever you get, you cash. But
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing,
Once it goes up, then you cash out.
Yeah.
but then my
Once
question
once
is,
I see all those lights and stuff, and it goes ding 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 ding, and then I hit that cash out button. Yeah, I mean that's what I did. That's what I did when I was doing a $20 play. Yeah, and that was
Did you
fun.
play your backup spin?
If I had them, I played until it told me I didn't have any more spins. So I don't know. I'm still
Yeah,
learning.
once you hit a big
Uh-huh.
thing, you need to really play at least one spin or two spins more because
There's a
a
super.
lot of the games will continue hitting. Not all of them, but you'll know after the second spin or the third. I
And
usually
it's
do
totally
three.
optional. It's totally optional, and it's
Yes.
kind of funny. Because sometimes you'll come to a machine and you'll go to that denomination and you'll see that somebody just won a big bonus because it'll be like, fireballs all the way across or birds or whatever. And you'll say, oh, so somebody didn't do their backup spins. And because possibly the next spin might do it again. Because sometimes, oddly enough, I want to ask Aristocrat about this. Why is it sometimes you can't get a jackpot for hours, but if you get a jackpot, you might get another jackpot right after that. It doesn't.
Okay, so there might be backup spins that I'm missing.
Well, you don't have to do them, but we always say at least one time. At least one time in case it's a first spin situation for the next person, because you don't want them to get that first spin.
Yeah, you don't. No, I don't.
You don't want that was your money. Right?
You don't want someone else to get excited about gambling.
That was my spin, daggone it. Linda coming in. Good morning. Late due to cooking breakfast. Girl, you should have called us. We came over you.
The other thing is, if you win on a machine when you get or you're losing and you've put a lot of money in, make sure you go far away from that machine, because if you move to the next machine over, someone sits down and hits, you're not going to be a happy camper.
That happens so much.
So you have to walk far away, but choose a far away. Yeah. To stay happy. If you want to stay happy, you have to walk far away.
Well, another advantage of gambling in the middle of the night, Lori, is nobody's going to be sitting next to you.
That's true. That's true. No, but I really have and all I do is hit it, spin one more time. If it hits, I stay. If not, I move to the next one. I play it a couple spins. If it doesn't hit, I move to the next one. I play that one. If it hits, sometimes I'll go down and hit a bonus on all of the machines, and then I'll walk around on the other side and go back in. Not often, but it does happen. Okay. And sorry.
That's Lori. I'm going to tell you now. Cruiseaholics Anonymous says, I'm off today, but working on a video about the Royal Beach Club in Santorini for Sunday.
Oh,
okay. Telling us that.
Did you go, Jennifer? I didn't know she went. I mean, I know she took that Greek Isles cruise, but I didn't know she did the Royal Beach Club in Santorini. Oh, okay.
Thank you for telling us that.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
I gotta see that.
You got something coming up, let us know, because we're always interested in y'all's new content for sure. So let us know when you drop something, especially Santorini, because I'm not going there. So look, I'm going to be watching everybody else's stuff.
Wait a minute. How can you say you're not? So you don't want to go to Santorini ever?
No, I didn't say I didn't want to go. I said I'm not going there.
Okay, so don't say, if you want to go, don't ever say I'm not going to go. If you want to go, you got to keep that desire there. The desire has to stay. Doesn't matter whether you can see it happening or not. You got to keep the desire there. If you want to do something, then you just leave it. Say I want to do it, and then let things unfold.
Yeah. They know why.
I know.
You know why.
But
you
people
still,
change. People change.
Yeah.
People change.
Or that could be your solo cruise. But for me,
look at me going
or
solo.
Group cruise.
Look, me going solo all the way to the Mediterranean.
Yeah, because I think MH Family Adventures, Raquel, they got a sisters group over. They're on the they're going to some places right now. She's got a big cruise over there right now. Bunch of women. They're going all over Spain, and I mean, I think it ends today. But there's a lot of them out there that if you want to go, somebody's going. And Raquel, she's going to be doing like a lot of, I think every year she's going to do something overseas because she's, she likes the overseas travel right now because she's done so much of the Caribbean, Alaska, she's been on over 100 cruises or something like that within a couple of years or 4 or 5 years. So
okay. Well, I'm sorry I said that. I got that from Amy and Bill, who both have been talking bad about Santorini. Okay, they've been like, don't go there.
It lived up in my expectation. It lived up to all the hype. It was. So I went in September now. I didn't go in the middle.
I was going to say, did you go when it wasn't as crowded, maybe?
Yes.
She didn't like it. Amy didn't like it because of the physical. She said that was she had a hard time.
There's a lot of walking, a lot of climbing steps.
Oh yeah, climbing. Well, I'm waiting on my walking shoes.
Well,
Carol.
and then the it's cobbly, so it's a wobbly. Not only are you stepping, you're going height, but you're not sturdy. It's rough. It's very even even if you're just normal person walking and you're walking a lot when you're having to walk on cobbles and climb
It will remind you that you're an American who's used to not walking on cobbles.
Yeah, straight. Yeah, we're used to concrete. We're a concrete.
We are a spoiled bunch of people. You know, you never realize how much until you go to another country. When I was in the Pacific, when I was in the Philippines, I remember thinking they don't have any paving on this road.
Yeah.
They don't have any of this. They don't have any. And I was a kid. I was only about 16 at the time, but I was thinking all the time, everywhere we went, I would start comparing it to what I was used to. And I realized even at a young age that we are very spoiled. Okay?
And I think that's kind of why they say, you know, if you can, not that everybody can, but if you can travel more, then you appreciate people more. Because I know the first time, not on a cruise, the first time we went to Puerto Vallarta, we stayed someplace for a week, and we went to a restaurant, into the bathroom, and there was a sign that says, please do not put your toilet paper in the toilet. But I didn't see that sign first. I just walked in and said, oh my God, these people are nasty. What the heck? You just saw all this toilet paper in a
garbage can. Yeah.
In the garbage can. And I wanted to say the sugar honey iced tea, but I didn't. And then I kept going, and then I saw the sign and I said, oh, okay. Because of the septic or whatever the heck it is.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing. Even in the States, if you go to someone's house and there is a trash can close to look in it just to make sure that you're not supposed to put your toilet paper in there. Because some people's systems they're just not good systems, and rather than repurchase one, they just go with the flow and on ship, man, if you take wet wipes for your butt, I call them butt wipes.
I call them butt wipes because
if you take butt wipes, they're not even if it says flushable, do not put them in the toilet. You will be on a poop cruise.
Not good for sewer systems either.
Yeah,
they'll flush in your toilet, but they clog up the sewer systems.
Yeah, and a lot of people will bring on their Charmin because they don't like the toilet paper. If you bring on your Charmin, put it in the trash can. Do not put it in.
Well, we've really gone down.
We really have gone.
Oh wait, you want to go down worse?
No,
I didn't.
Definite hole and toilet hole with that.
I wasn't here when you talked about your background, but all I see is a banana hammock hanging on someone's cruise porch.
This is virgin.
Well, I know it's virgin because it's red and not neon yellow or whatever, but all I see is someone drying their banana hammock out on their porch. Because it stands out so strongly red there.
Red. Oh dear.
Sorry.
Anyway, okay. This goes down a rabbit hole.
My apologies. I was trying to make an example. That was the wrong one.
Mitch is reminding everybody that next Tuesday he's got an adult-only cruise video coming out. His C. And then And then Chris says he released a new video today. The real way slots are rigged. Okay.
Oh.
Well, you know.
That sounds interesting.
Scott, Tuesday, Chris today. Okay. Anybody else got anything to announce?
Nope.
I had a video come out yesterday, but it's just about the military appreciation on NCL when my dad, he went through his little.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah. And the thing about it, and not until after I posted the video that I realized that, probably a lot of cruise lines do this. It's no big deal. But this is the first time that I ever sailed with someone who was in the military, got the military discount and all that. And we went through all of that. And I didn't know it was such a common thing because this was the first time that, and it was such a surprise to all of us, you know, because half of the cruisers were new cruisers. It's a group of 24 people. Half of them never cruised before. And then, you know, the other half had been on one or two, like maybe 10 years ago. Me and my sister had cruised the most recently. And so it was just, it was so special because we had to, like, you know, we had to change around our schedule so we could make it to the ceremony. And then they allowed like 12 of us to actually come in because half of the group had already had their specialty dining, so they could not come to it. But they really only expected to have like 2 or 3 people per party per veteran. They allowed us all to come in. They started like figuring out how they could get us all in. And then we had free hors d'oeuvres and cocktails. You could have, you know, like, you know, 2 or 3 cocktails or whatever. And the pictures came out really nice. I could not feature any of the pictures because my dad and my mom have them all, but I couldn't. But the pictures, it was a really nice ceremony. So it's a short video. It's only 7 minutes, but you know,
well, I want to see it because I'm a veteran, especially. But you know, I'm thinking that's pretty cool. I want to see that. I mean, I've been to a lot of the military appreciation stuff on cruises. And I'm always curious how different cruise lines do it. So I will definitely be watching that.
Yeah. I thought NCL did a real nice job. It impressed me. Now I had cruised my son. It was in the Navy, and we cruised together on Royal Caribbean, and I did get his 10% discount if I can remember right, but I don't remember. We didn't get anything. I didn't, we didn't get anything in our cabin, an invitation to anything, and that was just February of 2025.
I've never thought to tell them that we're military. Because I've always gotten a better discount on an early saver rate. The early savers are all, but that I booked that far in advance to get the early savers so that then I can watch, because every time the price drops, it comes back to you in onboard credit.
Yeah.
So that's why I've always done early saver, and it's always better than the military.
I always tell people, especially my clients, that if you have a special status, special celebration, anything, let me know so I can tell the cruise line what's going on, because that is good to know. You know, you always want them to know if you're celebrating something or if you are in the military or have been in the military. So, hey,
NCL also does a teacher discount, teacher appreciation. They didn't have anything special, but they did give them we had 2 teachers in our group, and they gave them 5% discount. So
Keisha, at the beginning of our thing, we talked about Juneteenth. Specifically, Rick reminded us that Galveston is part of Juneteenth history, and you should find out more information about it. So that's at the beginning of the chat. Okay, you guys, we're down to, time flies. We're down to 11:23, y'all. So I'm going to start rolling through these things, see if there's anybody that I have missed. Cruz Valero, come on Tuesday night when we have our casino discussion. It's always about Mummy and Buffalo.
Buffalo. I played Yo Yeti last week. Is it Yo Yeti? Yo Yeti? Yeah, that's hard to say.
Have you seen her? Oh, you haven't released it, have you?
I haven't released it yet because I was trying to make it a short because I filmed it vertical. And it was just too much to cut down. And so I got to do per Vicky one more thing, and then I'll post it. So maybe I'll post it on Tuesday. Yeah.
Trisha said she had an outfit like yours, Carol, where she had to poke her head out in the hallway and ask a random lady walking down the corridor, "Hey, help!" Okay. Anyway, the trick for the back zipper is a large paper clip.
Yeah.
I have done that before. Yeah. Keep it with you, especially when
or even
you need to go potty.
When I first
everybody's giving us tips, you've got to tie a string or a ribbon to your zippers.
Or don't wear a dress with a zipper in the back. And I didn't understand. When I first lost weight, you couldn't tell me nothing. and I bought a jumpsuit and with a little belt, and I was like, okay. And then one day I stood and thought, what when I have to go to the bathroom am I supposed to do? And I took it off and gave it to the Goodwill. I'm like, no, I mean, I never wore it because, like you said, you got to watch the floor, Lori. You got to hope somebody can help you get in and out of it, and you in the can by yourself. I'm like, nah.
I bought a bunch specifically for cruising. I thought these are going to be perfect. And then I put it on to try on it before the cruise. And then I thought about the bathroom and I went, oh man, the floors you don't know what water's on that floor, but you know they're always wet.
Yeah.
Whoa. And then I thought, so now I wear them around the house.
Is that your
you gotta not grease the well anyway, that doesn't even sound right. I'm not gonna say it. I apologize, Vicky. But the second thing is the older you get, you need less things to get in your way. Don't wear no jumpsuit, y'all. I can't do it. Keep going.
Wear sweats. Anyway.
Oh, I wear clothes around the house now. My husband thinks everything is pajamas. So when it comes to trying on stuff for cruise, he goes, well, that looks like pajamas. And I'm like, I know everything's pajamas to me. People come visit me and they're like, you're all dressed up. And I'm like, because my husband thinks it's pajamas.
Well, you know what? We should instead of doing Roper, we should do tracksuits or something.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
But anyway, Elevated is here. Elevated, hi. Elevated is my friend from the Are You Locked In community. If you have not checked out the Are You Locked In community, just type hashtag Are You Locked In and you will meet a whole new community of really awesome people. So anyway, okay, I'm going down some more Travel Cake Trips in the house. Hey girl, saying hello to all the people I haven't spoke with yet because we're getting ready to roll out, y'all. It is late.
Roll out, roll out. Oh,
we've been talking roll out. Yeah, we got that song. Yeah. So we're going to be rolling out. We're going to see who's here. You guys, I've had such a fun time talking to y'all. It doesn't seem like we've been talking that long.
No, it doesn't.
We could probably go on for another couple hours, which
yeah, because once
marathon.
But we will do this again. Every Friday we have a discussion group. Don't miss it. It's always fun to talk with everybody. And I'm pretty open about what we talk about. So we talk about everything. Hey, everybody, if you're not on Shipmate, be on Shipmate and invite other people on Shipmate so that you will be.
Yeah, you can be a stalker. I stalk everybody. Then if I find someone who's going on a cruise that goes to the same port, I'm like, hey, I'm going to be here. Will you meet me at the Bearded Clam and say hey? I'd love to meet you. I'm a stalker.
Well, I always wondered what the point was for Shipmate, and people would, look up some rando was like, you want to be a shipmate, and I'm like, no, that doesn't make sense to me. But
it's great because then especially like if you're booking a cruise at a certain time of the year, you can look and see who's going where at what time and go, oh, well, that's cool. And then you can either book that cruise and then just tell them later, hey, I'm going to be on the same cruise. Okay. Or you can be quiet about it.
Kendi K all day coming in. Hi, Kendi K. Welcome in. Okay. You guys did a lot of chatting today, and we're going to have to go back and read the chat ourselves because there was a lot of good conversation, especially about Bananas Foster. Okay, I'm definitely going to have to go back and read it.
Bananas Foster.
Yeah. So you understand what I'm saying. I missed some information. I'm going to have to go back.
Oh, yeah, I don't know, but NCL they had a good Bananas Foster sauce that I used to put on my, what do you call those things? French toast for breakfast.
Maybe that's what they were talking about. I'm not even sure, but it was something to do with cruising. Okay, you guys. So it's been lovely, y'all. We had a good old time talking. When we get together, this is what the cruise is going to be like. And if you don't know what cruise I'm talking about, let me do it.
You got to make a promo, sis.
I need to make a promo. Yes, the Foodie Squad is having the first official ungroup cruise on May 13th of 2028 on the MSC World Atlantic.
Yes.
If you've seen the World America, the World Atlantic is the new version of the World America. So it's coming out in 2027. We're going to be rolling on it on 2028 after they get all the bugs out, right?
Yeah, I don't want any bugs in my room.
We don't want to do the first few months. I've heard about that. We want to do it after, people have kind of got trained, know what they're doing, that kind of thing. So we're doing May 13th, 2028. You guys have a lovely Juneteenth. Celebrate freedom. Freedom is everybody in this culture. American culture is all about freedom and independence. And every time you have a freedom celebration, if you're American, you better just go on and celebrate with everybody.
Yes.
Red, white, and blue.
Important.
Peace and love.
Red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue.
It's
Hey,
red. What are the other colors? Red, black, and gold. Red, black, and gold.
Green. But there's
Green.
a lot of discussion I've heard about those colors. But yeah,
They're interchangeable. They're interchangeable. I just Googled it. I Googled it before I put a shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all. We're out of here with that note. Have a great weekend. Stay out of trouble.
Don't drink and drive, y'all.
Celebrate, my friends. Celebrate World Tours 8,000. Welcome in. We're leaving. I'm sorry. You're going to have to catch the replay. Be sure and type #grow before you go. This is a long video. It's 2 minutes. Y'all can type #.
Oh, no, not that one.
Isn't it Father's Day too this weekend? Father's Day this weekend?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day, guys.
Happy Father's
And
Day.
girls acting as fathers.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm turning you off because it's too early to cry. Sorry.
Why do you cry? This song is about love.
And love.
It is.
From now on, think of it as us all hanging out together.
Yes. And that's a beautiful thing. Beauty stirs emotions. It does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It makes you cry too.
Anthony Hamilton singing for us.
Yeah, it makes me want to. Unfortunately, I don't cry, but I'm trying really hard, but I feel it.
Did you hear that, Nettie?
Yes, very.
Hamilton. It's Anthony Hamilton singing for us.
I know, and it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Okay.
There you go.
I will talk with you.
Yes, it is. It's a.
You showed up on a Tuesday when the sky felt heavy and gray. Brought coffee in a paper cup. Said you're stuck, I'll wait it out. We laughed till the cafe closed. Walked home in our second-hand coats. You said call me when your heart gets loud. You've been that quiet kind of proud. Thank you for your light when I can't see mine. For every small, soft word that pulled me back in time. Thank you for your hand, always on my side. My friend, my steady ground. I'm grateful you're alive. Oh yeah. You sat with me in silence, stacked my mail in careful piles, cooked rice in my crooked pan, said we'll fix what we can. You dance in the grocery aisle, turn bad days into something mild. You know every song I fake sing through, still you sing along like it's true. Thank you for your life. Thank you when I can't see mine. For every small, soft word that pulled me back in time. Thank you for your hand, yeah, always on my side. My friend, my steady ground. I'm grateful you're alive. So grateful. If the night feels long, I'll leave my porch lamp on. You gave me that kind of faith. I'll hold it in place. Thank you for your light when I can't see mine. For every small, soft word that pulled me back in time. Thank you for your hand, always on my side. My friend, my steady ground. I'm grateful you're alive. Yeah. rely